Hi, I'm Fiona. So for my meet of internship, I already made a video to introduce the city and introduce my hotel. And for this one, I would like to introduce my internship daily process duty and introduce what I've learned, what have been achieved, and also at last I will be talk about some guest problem and how I fix it. So first of all, I'd like to talk about what is my daily work process. First of all, for my duty, I have three duty times. First is from 6:30 to the 6:30 a.m. to 3:45 p.m. in the afternoon, and second duty time is afternoon duty from 2:30 to 11 p.m. in the evening, and also have the most touch people one, which is night duty from 11 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the next day. So I would like first to talk about morning shift. First of all, we need to do briefing every day in the morning. We will introduce what happened, uh, and what is the problem. Maybe some guest complaint and some events happen in our hotel for today. And we will talk about the occupancy and how many guests arrival and how many guests departure. And also we will talk about the upselling goals, how many upselling we should achieve. So this is for the morning briefing. And when we're on duty, we need to first of all we need to do the trace, which is means the last day evening your staff, your colleague made something they cannot fix on that time, so they leave for today, and they hope our morning shift staff can follow up. Like if someone in the evening they want to make a booking reservation on our restaurant, so that restaurant reservation department already off duty, so my colleague will leave a message to us to ask me help guests to make the reservation on the daily time when the restaurant reservation they on duty. So what is this we have to do the first, and during that time they will have a lot of guests come to do checkout, so you need to prepare the bill for the guests and to do settle with guests. Normally they will have a lot of business guests will come to front desk very early morning do the checkout, and normally the most busy time in the morning will be the 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock, and then after 11 o'clock will be the family groups. They will do checkout in that time. And for around the 12 o'clock for our morning shift, we need to do the due out, because some guests they will check out today, but they still not come to front desk to check out. Then we need to call them and ask them politely if they want check out today or they want to extend their rooms, because if they continue stay there will not check out in our standard times, then hotel will cannot make the clean the room very quickly, and they will make afternoon guests when they check out they will waiting and waiting, and maybe they will complain, so which we need to do on the in the afternoon, in the noon, like 12 o'clock. And now I'm going to talk about the afternoon shift. What should we do? First of all, we also have a briefing to introduce what happened during the operation times. And then when we're on duty, we need to follow up the due out, because during like 2 o'clock, they will still have lots of guests will not to do the checkout. So we need to follow up this thing and to ask the guests politely. Maybe they have extend the request. And then we in the afternoon we mostly to do the check-in for the guests. In this time is the best opportunity for you to do the UPS, like upselling. You can ask guests if they want to be more good environment rooms, like the room will be bigger and including our club lounge access like this to increase our hotel revenues. And so upon to the evening time around 7 o'clock in our hotel we have a policy for guests like our minibar will have free access for guests is around 180 for guests. So if the guests they have a minibar use, we will do the free discount for them when they already check out. I mean, they already check out and they have a minibar use, and we will do the free discount for them. So which is need front desk to do it, and which means the rebate on the Opera system. It's not very difficult. Just you just to do the rebate, and then we do. Sometimes we will have a group checking, so which means you need to open a very special counting for the group checking. Sometimes we open it on our banquet area, and they will have a special counting for that, and all the group guests will come to there to do the checking, which means they will list the crowded in our front desk and make it more easier for our works. So this is what we do during our after shift. And then I'll be talking about night shift. For our night shift, which is really touch people. At first, when you come to front desk in the around evening o'clock, you need to first of all you need to help front desk guys to do the last arrival checking, maybe just a little bit, and after your duty manager to end of these days, you need to check every room's bills when they will check out in the next day. So which means if the second day they will have 300 rooms will check out, then you need to check their bills one by one, because you need to do like discount for them. Sometimes they will have a voucher, you need to do correct discount, and if they booking by travel agent, sometimes they will pay the room rate on the travel agent. So but on our Opera system they will still have a room rate for a room. Then you need to do a city ledger to the travel agent. So all of this is not the most difficult what I'm saying in the night shift. I think the most difficult for me to in the night shift is you need to come over your sleepy during the night time, because normally we sleep in the evening. However, when I on duty time, I need to wake up all the times. I need to stand on the front desk all the time, even there is nobody in the lobby. I still need to do. So I think this the most thing touched me for this during this internship. Um, this is what I learned, and also I've been learning a lot of things. And most of for me, I think important is I got very familiar with the Opera system. Yeah, Opera system, which means I already know this system and I already know how to use it, and I already can use it very familiar. I remember for one guest check-in, I can do the most faster is around 1/2 minute. When I find the guest reservation and check with guest information and do check-in with the guest. And I would like to say during these 6 months, I've been never received a complaint from guest. This is what I have to say. And also about my trip is what about my last month, I got triple salary then triple salary, yeah, because in in our front desk we have an incentive like you can do UPS like upselling. So for my last month I did a triple one, which I'm very satisfied for myself. So this for my daily duty process I already talked about, and now I want to talk down about gas problem, because as a receptionist, which means you are the first guest will think about when they have problem, because you just stand here. It means you are the guardian guide for the guest. So when they found something problem, they will come to find you. Like if their rooms have uh, down their bathtub is not working, if their taps is not working, they will come to front desk to ask you like my room blah 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 is broken, you need to find someone to help me fix it. And like someone uh, have a very bad living experience, they will come to front desk to ask our receptionist like I need to do complaint blah blah. So this is what we meet every day, and how we and what I learned in during this internship. I learned how to fix this. And I remember one times there have a lady come to front desk to ask me they forgot iPhone charge in their room, and they asked me if I can call housekeeping or our law staff found help her found it. So I just checked with her, and luckily our housekeeper say yes, they truly have a iPhone charge in the rooms. So I just ask housekeepers and send the charge into to the front desk, and ask the lady maybe she can go to our lobby lounge to have a seat just and waiting our housekeeper come to front desk. And then after this lady, they have a gentleman. I don't know, it's a gentleman. Yeah, maybe gentleman from Hong Kong, which is very very with bad emotion. He just come to front desk to do the checking. At the first, everything is fine. It's nothing happened. Just however, this lady just come to in front of me to ask me. During this time, I still do the checking with that sir. This lady just she didn't care about I'm talking with this sir. He asked me how long he still need to waiting. When this lady asked this question, then this sir was got very very angry. He even starting to argue with this lady, and with very very bad attitude. I don't know why, but I think that sir may be very care about the client, because in that time I was doing this doing checkout with that sir. He think this lady cannot just cut off the line to talk with me. So this sir and this lady were argue in the front desk, and even they are gonna be fight. This is what the worst situation I've made. So in this situation, you as a receptionist, you cannot be say who is wrong or who is right. Uh, Luckily, in that time, my manager is all in the front desk. He just separate these together and bring them to very quiet area, and explain them and apologize to them. Although we didn't make any fault, but we still need to do like this, because we will make these two guests will feel better, because you don't know what will happen in the front desk. What you have to do is to explain, and in very polite way.